What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. This is not your typical preview where there's an announcement and you know from what movie and whatnot. Then we do that. Man, this is wild. So I woke up early this morning because we are gonna leave. Not going to work. I'm off this week. Not because of SDCC, but just it just happens to be right. And this just in my face. And my God, wow. That's all I can say. Like from these pictures that you're seeing in your screen from afar, if you didn't know Hot Toys, you would say that this is the actor himself. I've never, like we know Hot Toys head sculpt is quality. We've known that even before the rooted hair. We've known that. Uh, it just highlights how really good they are and sometimes how much we underappreciate their work. Because I don't know, maybe the sculpt has changed. Maybe not. Maybe it's just really good photography. But this looks like the actor. If you remove the Hot Toys logo, I'm telling you, and you show it to anyone, they would be like, what is this? Why do you have? Oh, is there a new movie coming out? Wow. I've never been, I would say this is bigger, if not at the same level. I would say bigger because the possibilities here are endless. It doesn't stop with Star Wars, but it could creep up to all franchises. This is a big leap from Hot Toys from, let's say, the plastic Iron Man to the die-cast Iron Man. I would say this is a bigger leap than that because on the die-cast Iron Man, mostly you would get the die-cast pieces when it's something that's robotic, it's something like a droid. But it's far few in between. It's mostly Iron Man. But this could affect anyone. This could affect Star Wars, Marvel, DC, whatever license that they do have. This looks incredible. And we got to thank INART for this because INART became the test subject for Hot Toys. Kind of like all the other companies, the third party companies, Yoast. It kind of pushed Hot Toys to do, quote unquote, more vehicles. It tested Hot Toys to dab into some characters that perhaps back in the day they wouldn't have made. And now they kind of made InArt as a testing ground. Kind of like, are people willing to pay premium money for rooted, for a figure? And for the most part, we're not, unless you make some adjustments to it. And by that, you mean make them rooted. Maybe, well, InArt didn't say that their products are numbered. They never went out and say that. So I'm not going to say that, but a bit limited perhaps. When you factor those in, and hopefully Hot Toys learned the mistakes of InArt, where you're not going to expect that from Hot Toys, but this is a new territory for them. Like right now, they're not that active. We don't know what we're going to get. The one thing we're going to get from Hot Toys that InArt can't deliver is the IP. Hot Toys has has a bigger library of IP that they could do. InArt is going to be limited to Warner Brothers and some IPs here and there, but they could go Anakin. They could go Tony Stark. Can you imagine a Chris Evans head sculpt? Now, I don't want them reissuing those figures just because of this. If there's no major differences, for example, body proportion with that cap, that endgame cap, make him a bit dirty and all that stuff. I don't want the same endgame cap just with a rooted hair sculpt. That's weird. I just said rooted and then hair sculpt. But I'm excited a part of me is kind of losing interest in the hobby because I feel like I've seen it all and it's evolving. Now, I guess the second aspect to this is the price. If it's priced like INART, I'm I don't know if they could still. I guess they would. We all gotta wait and see because as good as this looks, right, especially from afar, INART had trouble with Joker as well. Some people received perfectly good looking Joker, and some of them, well, I'm sure a small minority of them had Joker that doesn't quite look the same. And yes, you can tweak it. They have videos and all that stuff. But I can also understand from the buyer's perspective. If you pay $1,000, you don't really want to mess with it so much. You want it looking great out of the box. Is this going to be the case for this? Or are some people going to get this good looking Hayden? Some of them are just going to look like Karen, with the hair all messed up. That's we're about to find out. And hopefully those are the mistakes that Hot Toys can rectify. The weak magnets on the ankle. Things like of that nature. If they can somehow balance this, where they could give you this amazing looking figure. Because honestly, if you take the head out, I mean, I don't know if they change anything as far as the outfit, because I don't hear anyone complaining about the current Anakin's outfit. If you're gonna do is just take the head sculpt out and replace it with this, and kind of dig away with the magnet first. Maybe make an electronic lightsaber with batteries on it. I don't know. And price it still competitively, because their prices have gone down. Like the new Anakin is what, $280? So what is a good price for this one? How much are you willing more to pay for a rooted hair? I guess that is the question that would move forward with the pricing with Hot Toys. And with this level of realism, and we can assume all the things that have changed is the head sculpt, how much are you willing more to pay for this kind of hair? $200 more, $300 more? I guess that's the question that needs to be addressed. At $280, if you add 200 more, this is going to be $480 in our category. Are you willing to pay for that? I would bet some people are. That's still a pretty much bargain compared to, and I said it with INART as well. As far as custom head sculpt, that's still pretty bargain. But as far as the majority of the people, is that going to be a hit? We're gonna be about to find out what this new line is. But overall, I'm excited, regardless if it's for me or not. I like options, and this is another option to the next evolution of collecting. But thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about this? Are you excited? Are you gonna buy one if it's $500? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.